This time we're going to talk about trapping coons. So what we're going to do first, we're going to make some raccoon bait. That's going to go inside of our dog-proof traps. So we're going to use some chicken to sea, a little bit of tuna fish. We're going to use some bacon bits, a little bit of apple crunch lure, some dog food, and we're going to use some pudding mix. Last time we used minnows and crawdads, ground them up and mixed them with a little bit of Jello, and then a little bit of bacon grease. So this time we're gonna mix all these together. Last stuff worked really good, but this is what we got this time. We cleaned out the pantry, got some new stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook our grill up to our old food grinder here and drop it in, squeeze it out into this little tub, and we're gonna get some delicious smelling raccoon bait. All right, let's dump all of our ingredients in together. We're gonna mix it together, run up through the grinder, and see what kind of wonderful, delicious stuff comes out the other side, right?
Yeah.
We'll take out our Jello. Whoops. Put the Jello in here. Or a pudding mix rather, not Jello. It should set up a little bit with some of the liquid from our tuna fish. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a fan of tuna fish sandwiches, but I bet you raccoons will like it.
Yeah. Tuna fish, pudding, dog food, bacon, apple.
Bacon bits.
Apple crunch
Not
sandwich.
the real kinds. This is like the fake bacon bits. So throw some of that in there, give it a nice little smoky smell. So the main thing with them is you want them to have a good smell to it, but also have a good taste because they're eating it out of the dog-proof traps. It will keep encouraging them to come back for more. So we're gonna add a little bit of our apple crunch flavoring.
A lot of apple.
A lot of apple crunch flavoring. All right.
It smells apple.
All right, we got all of our stuff mixed together. So we ended up having some issues with our food grinder. That didn't work real well. So we ended up mixing together by hand. And give us a smell, Emery. Give it a smell. Give it a smell.
Apple.
So what it actually turned out looking like, as you can see in there, got all of our ingredients mixed together. It's kind of running but a little bit clumpy. So it'll actually, as we put into our dog-proof traps, the way these work is you put the bait down inside of them. And the raccoon will actually reach in and grab the little trigger on the inside. So it looks like a tube, and then there's this wire that loops through. And the way you set it is you squeeze the trap shut and set it. And down on the inside, there's a little handle. This one I set up to a push-pull, where they can push down or pull up on the trigger. This other style I have here is a pull only. I found they'll snap in either one. The nice thing with the pull only is when they reach their hand in, or a raccoon reaches their hand and they pull on it, they'll catch them. With the push style, it's just a little bit more sensitive, so if a different animal's trying to get into it, it can snap more easily. So then what happens is as the animal's reaching in trying to grab stuff, if it goes in and pulls up on that trigger, it will snap like that. You can see how that wire pulled and held it like that? So it'll hold their paw in there. And what it'll do is it'll just keep them nice and restrained, and they'll just sit and hang out there by the trap. She'll be staked down, so have a chain so they can move around. It's got plenty of swivel, so we don't twist or hurt themselves any more than just having a hand in the trap. And yeah, so we're gonna go get some of these set tomorrow, and then we'll try this new bait out and see how it works out for us. Hopefully catch some coons. Do you guys think we will?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. Alright, so I found this little trail. There's a little hunk of corn that left up on top of the hill. This trail that comes down. I set my dog proof right there. It goes right to water. So whenever coons eat, they really like to get to some water. So this is gonna be a heavily trafficked trail. Here's our coon food we made. I brought a little spoon with just to dish that up for them. Nice healthy helping right there. Put that in the dog proof. So down inside there, as they're trying to get this out with their little hands, they will they're not pulling that trigger. Once they pull the trigger, this wire, this trigger will snap, and the whole thing will slide over, and they'll get caught with their paw right inside there. So hopefully by tomorrow morning, I have a pretty good feeling by tomorrow morning, we're gonna have one in this trap, because this is a pretty heavily trafficked little trail. So we'll see how we do. All right, so got another spot where we're gonna put a dog proof. So see how there's a trail leads over there. There's actually some standing corn. You can see back that way. So we come down to the coon's eye view. They'll come walking along and see that dog proof, and there's some bait inside there still. That's the trail it's coming from the tree side. So I'm gonna add a little more bait into there. And then see if we can't catch this guy on his way to breakfast or supper or something tonight. So we'll see what we find. Nothing in the first one. Hey, look what we got over here. There we go.
Racoon.
Come on, Emery, come check it out. Another nice fluffy raccoon. We're gonna go check one more trap here and we'll get them dispatched. Let's go check this one back here, guys. This one's the one we set yesterday right by the little water, that little water hole. Let's see if anybody got down there and got into it. Nope. All right, guys, what'd you find? Coon. Yes, Emery. You can't really get close without getting in the circle. Nice little fluffy coon. All right, well, we walked up on one of our coyote sets and it looks like someone's been out here excavating. But as it turns out, look at this guy. He just tore up this whole area. Got a good old badger down in the hole. But look at the circle he made.
Wow.
That's just impressively big.
Yeah, I go in the circle.
Don't go in the circle because badgers are really mean.
I know.
So we're gonna.
What were you trying to catch?
We were trying to catch a coyote in here, but yeah, look at that circle. That's impressive. Well, we shot him and got him out of the hole. It's a pretty good sized badger. Now look at that circle.